Just hanging out at Home Depot. Today's video, I'm going to show you how to hook up that pedal assist. This is a pretty easy job, but you're going to need a few tools. You're going to need a 5/16 Allen wrench, a crescent wrench, jaw pullers, JB Quick, and your path sensor and magnet. First thing we're going to do is we're going to remove this crank. There we go. Now we don't want to take it all the way out, but we want to loosen it a few turns. Then we're going to get our jaw puller attached. This is a new bike, so this should come off pretty easily. I did notice this was screwing this in a little bit, so I'm going to unscrew it just a little bit more. This one's a little more stubborn, so I needed to bring a friend here to help me hold it. A friend as in another crescent wrench, and I think it just popped loose, so let's check. Yes, it did. So we're going to take this all the way out, this Allen screw all the way out, and there we go, it's off. Alright, the next thing you're going to want to do is clean up the area where we're going to be putting the pedal assist, which is right this rim, this edge right here. Make sure it's clean and dry, and then we'll get the JB Weld ready. I'm sure most of you have used JB Weld before. It's a 50-50 mixture. It's pretty easy to use, and we don't need much at all. So that's way more than enough already. And then another half of this hardener. Then I just like to use a toothpick. Mix them together. Alright, now let's go over to the bike. Alright, one thing I forgot to mention is maybe to have some masking tape or some kind of tape to help hold this in place when it's hardening. So here's the sensor right here. I want this little magnet part out like that. And then I kind of want the wire down so I can run it up. This wire is barely long enough, but it is long enough. So I'm not going to gob a whole bunch on there because it doesn't take much at all. And I don't want it to be welded there for life in case I have to replace it. It'll come off easy, or if I have to replace bearings or something, it won't be that hard to get this off. So I'll put some right there, maybe some right there. Doesn't take much. We don't want to get real messy with it. Put some right there, and then maybe some right there. Just some blobs. Try and get it on as straight as possible. The tape doesn't need to be pretty. It's just holding the sensor down. That looks pretty good. That'll do it. Now we just gotta let it dry and do its thing. It's been about 15 minutes and it's safe to take it off. So alright, now here's the magnet. This is what the sensor reads off of these magnets, and you just want to make sure you have the arrows pointing the way that you pedal to go forward. So the arrow's pointing this way, so it's going to go on like this. And you just push that on. Alright, now we want to get the pedal on the correct way, opposite of the other one. Put the Allen head screw back in. Tighten it up. And there, we're done with that. That's pretty much it. Now all you got to do is neatly run the wires up to your controller, and you have pedal assist.
I'm Pickle Rick!